We will demonstrate some of the advanced display options that are built into MySongbook. These are all available in the settings if you scroll down to the section labeled Advanced Display. You'll see this bar spacing, align lyrics for consecutive chords, and 2 highlight options for token 1 and token 2. We'll go through each of these in turn. We're going to first create a song. First I'll create a song that we will use as a demo here. I'll just call it Advanced Display Demo, and we'll start with the bar spacing demo. So I'll add some lyric in here and some vertical bars, and what this option does is it allows the vertical bars to enforce the alignment of the lyric, but you do need to turn that setting on. So we'll go back to settings, scroll down to the advanced display, and I'll set it at medium. You do have the 3 different spacing options: small, medium, or large. Now if we go in here, we can see it. You can now notice that the vertical bars are now aligned. So that's pretty nice if you'd like to have your lyrics lay out that way. And this also works if you add the chords in, and where it will show the chords. It will all work with that, as well as the wrapping and the other advanced features, font size and such as well. So here you see a line of lyric that I have with chords in it. So that's that feature. Next we'll look at the align lyrics for chords that are next to each other. So here's I have a lyric where I have the A, B, C chords that are right next to each other. And the default display is to show them starting right after. So the A here will line up with the multiple, the first word in the lyric that comes after the chords. But some people might want it so it lines up with the last chord. So here, if we change the setting to last, now when you display it, what you'll see is that rather than the word multiple aligning with A, the A chord, it will now align with the C chord. So you can kind of have the option of how you might like your chords to show up. Now in addition to this, there actually is some built-in ways also of handling this. I'm going to switch off the last feature for the alignment and just show that if we go in here and just put a space in between the A and the B chord, then the A, B, and C are no longer consecutive, just the B and the C is. So now when you display it, you'll see that the B chord will line up with the word lyric. So that's how you can control a little more of aligning your lyrics with your chords. Next, let's look at highlights. So this is the most recent feature added, where you can have some background highlighting added. So here I've created a small section, and we want to add some highlighting. So we'll go back and turn this on in the settings, again scrolling down to the advanced display. And we'll start with the highlight 1 token. We'll use the plus sign in this case, and the default color that comes up is going to be a background of yellow, but you have the 4 colors that you can choose from: yellow, green, blue, and orange. We'll leave it yellow for now. So now let's go back and put in some of those tokens so we can get the highlighting to show up. So in editing this, I'll just put a plus sign in here and a plus sign here. The plus sign turns on the highlighting until it gets to the next plus sign, or until the end of the line. So here you see on the second line, I just added the plus at the beginning and it highlights the whole line. It does not carry over to the next line. So let's add a second token. So we'll put this one on the equal sign, and we could leave the color yellow. That probably would make a lot of sense, but we'll turn on green here, and we still have the plus with the yellow. And now we can go back and even add a second color. So for example, let's highlight U with the green color by putting the token, which is the equal sign in this case, around the U. And if you display this now, you see that it says U. So this gives a little more capability to highlight the lyric.